The new year is but 10 days old, and already two Rhineland rivals are jetting off for warmer climes and a winter training camp in sunny Florida. Orlando is the destination for both Köln and Bayer Leverkusen, and there could certainly be worse places to spend the cold German winter. Motivation levels are high for the first title of the season, the Florida Cup. For these two clubs, the Bundesliga World Tour 2015 is all about preparing for the second half of the season. But there will be a bit of time to mix business with pleasure. Downtown Orlando, fairly unspectacular. Calm, but with plenty of attractions nearby, not least Disney World and SeaWorld. With a population of around 300,000, the city is a tourist hotspot. And Köln and Leverkusen are keen to make the very most of their stay in the Sunshine State. Ideal conditions for top-level performance. Simon Rolfes invites us to take a look.
Welcome to Florida.
Welcome to Florida. Here we are at the entrance to our hotel, and I think the name suits us. Here's the rather plush pool area. We'll have to see if we get time for a dip at some point, but I think we'll have earned it after a tough training session.
But this is no holiday camp for the Bundesliga stars, tempting though it may be to bask in the sun. Training is top of the agenda, and with aspirations of Champions League football again next season, Leverkusen will want to hold on to their current third place in the Bundesliga, at the very least.
The training facilities here are great. It's the ideal basis for a successful second half of the season. That's the most important thing, to prepare for the rest of the campaign. If we can promote football here in the USA, who are a bit behind on that front, then all the better.
Indeed, football, or soccer as it's known in these parts, is still some way behind the big American sports. But that didn't bother Leverkusen striker Stefan Kiesling, who put in an extra shift to hone his basketball skills. And with good reason.
I know you're going to go and do the three-point challenge at half-time, and we got Dirk Nowitzki to give us a few tips. So, are you looking forward to it? I'm quite excited. It's something new for me to be trying a different sport in front of a big crowd. I need to do a bit more training, and hopefully I can get at least one in.
A stone's throw away, the Americans are doing all they can to ensure Köln's players feel right at home. But anyone thinking this is some kind of specially arranged carnival parade would be grossly mistaken. It's a marathon, although the pace here is somewhat more leisurely than here. Peter Stöger's charges are sweating it out at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex, gearing up for the inaugural Florida Cup.
The whole package here, with the training facilities, the climate, the opposition, it's all very impressive, and it's something we've not experienced before.
The difference with this competition is that Köln and Leverkusen won't be playing against one another, but against Brazilian giants Fluminense and Corinthians. The points they win will be added together, so just this once, the Rhineland rivals must work together.
Obviously, we want to get the win for Germany and try to represent our country as best we can over the two games.
But the Rhine rivalry isn't entirely forgotten. Köln's Anthony Uja takes on Leverkusen's Stefan Kiesling in the three-point challenge during the half-time break of the NBA match between Orlando Magic and the Houston Rockets. Word even got round to Dallas, where one NBA superstar is rooting for Kiesling.
Hey Kies, my man, heard you got a big shooting contest tonight at the Orlando-Houston game. Good luck, hope you win it. Take care.
As for all that training, well, it doesn't exactly pay off for Stefan Kiesling. Despite some good technique, he just can't find the target. 2 shots, 2 misses. And the same goes for Köln striker Anthony Uja. The final score in the Rhineland basketball derby, 0-0. Even so, it was an experience to savour for the Bundesliga duo.
It was a good experience. 2 shots, I think it was too little. Maybe 5 shots would have been better, and I'm sure maybe 2 would go in.
Neither of them went in, but I was close both times. I was pretty happy with that. It was really cool to be out there on the court.
Before long, it's back to the serious business of training. Mickey Mouse ensures the Florida Cup is the talk of the town. It's Germany against Brazil, but this time at club level.
I think maybe the Brazilians will have a score to settle after that game at the World Cup. Hopefully we can win, and we'll be doing all we can to put in a good performance.
Done and done. In Orlando, Köln win their first match against Corinthians by 1-0. Slavomir Pesko with the winner. Leverkusen did even better, winning comfortably 3-0 against Fluminense. Stefan Kiesling back to scoring ways. Afterwards, it's off to Jacksonville, around 200 kilometers away, where Leverkusen take on Corinthians. 20-year-old Vladlen Yurchenko opens the scoring for Leverkusen, but it's a former Bundesliga star who turns the game on its head. Bayern and Hamburg old boy Paulo Guerrero netting twice to secure the victory for the Brazilians. Yet, in spite of the defeat, coach Roger Schmidt took plenty of positives.
I think we've made the most of the training camp in terms of our preparations for the second half of the season. We've worked hard both on our tactics and on our fitness and put in 2 good performances in the friendlies, so I'm very satisfied with the team. The conditions here were really very good.
Köln travelled back to Germany in even better spirits. After falling behind early on against Fluminense, the Billy Goats turned the tables to win 3-2.
Alfar to Ucha, to Finish, who hits the crossbar and then puts it in. Daniel Halfar from beyond the box, and it's 3-1 FC Köln.
We've played well against some big clubs, and I think we did a good job representing German football. That was important to us, and I think we went into the games as underdogs. We gave a good account of ourselves in both matches.
And Köln weren't the only ones to consider the Florida Cup 2015 a huge success. Here's to the next Bundesliga World Tour.